Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you genuinely for taking time out of your day to be here. These evening streams are quickly becoming some of my favorites. So thank you for being part of it. One of the things that I struggled with as a creator when I first started doing these was whether or not it was worth it. You know, it was taking 6 hours out of the week, which really isn't a lot, grand scheme of life, right? 6 hours out of the week to play games that I'm, missing out on and have missed out on over the years of trying to pursue content creation as a gaming creator full time. Now that I get to be full time, it's kind of like my reward to myself for getting to that point. And that may sound a little weird. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it makes sense. But it's something that I truly, it is the reward for me. Because I put a lot of time in, a lot of sacrificed personal time, a lot of putting this stuff. I mean, I had no personal time. And having this sort of personal time where it's not just me, and I don't know that I'd have it that way. It includes you guys. And I really think that just adds some spice to the top of it, man. So thank you. Genuinely just so grateful to do these evening streams, and I just wanted to express that. That's all. Really appreciate it, man. K-Baka, good to see you. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, by the way. Please forgive me if I got it wrong. Tyler Climesoft, great to see you. Paradise, JP, Lucky Gremlin, BBXX, nothing happened, just talking. How about on Overwatch tonight? No, it's all Halo this evening. All Halo this evening. The evening streams are very different, Goat Man. I'd encourage you to stick around if you're into it. It's a really cool time. So this is not a peach vibe tonight. I will not be finishing all of this, by the way. I'm just a little sleepy. And Rach had gotten a couple of these. Different flavors. This one is called Retro Vibe, as you saw on the camera there. It is a sparkling sherbet edition. This is truly, if you like, what are those things called? Fruity Pebbles? The cereal Fruity Pebbles? That's literally what this tastes like. It's unreal. Very well done. Like, that is all I can think of when I drink that. That's crazy. Oh, wait, Cyprian, you were CYI? Oh, cool. Okay. Very cool. Thank you for gaming with me earlier, man. Thank you for also drawing that connection for me. I really appreciate that. That sounds terrible. Well, if you're not a Fruity Pebbles guy, then probably. What's up, Donut Enter? Great to see you. Han Cholo. Yes, all Halo tonight. No family, 4-player co-op session. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Hey, how's it going? Is your wife doing okay? Hey, first of all, thank you for just being human and being concerned. She's doing great. She's doing way better now. The medicine that they gave her is already starting to treat the symptom and then also treating the actual problem, which is just an ulcer in her cheek. So she's doing a lot better because of that. She's actually has some food now, which was definitely becoming a bit of a problem, if I'm being honest. Hangriness, a little scary. So yeah, short food in the belly is just, oh yeah, that's where she's at, man. So boiled her. We went out to Papa John's tonight. That was, oddly enough, we had both talked about it. We got some coupons, so we used those, and it was awesome. Yeah, ditto. Cyprian? I'm gonna keep calling you Cyprian. I hope that's okay. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Glad you were here for it. Wait, what happened to Rachel? I don't remember her being hurt. She bit the inside of her cheek, and it turned into an ulcer. which obviously is a problem. So now she's got some medicine to treat the ulcer itself, and then also some like lidocaine and stuff like that that'll help kind of treat the pain portion of it as well. I've never had an ulcer in my mouth before, man. I don't know that I've ever had an ulcer before, to be honest. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was a thing you could get in your mouth. I knew about like stomach ulcers, but like, jeez, you know what I mean? Not a Rivals guy. Not a Rivals guy. I'm sure I'll revisit it at some point for content, but I'm not a huge Rivals guy. Appreciate that very much for wishing the speedy recovery, you guys. Very kind. Biting your tongue or cheek by accident has got to be the top 5 worst feelings. True. True. So yeah, no, but she's doing really well. I really do appreciate you guys asking. That was very, very kind to think of her. I'm sure she'll appreciate knowing that when I tell her about it later. So yeah, it's been great, man. She's been doing good. A little update on the Stream Shack, in case you guys want to keep up with that. I feel like these evening streams, most people are actually pretty curious about that. If you don't know, short context for those that aren't aware, that I am going to, either this year or next year at the latest, I'm going to be building a Stream Shack. A 10-foot by 12-foot, literal, like, it'll look like a tool shed from the outside, but on the inside, it'll be very well insulated, has its own heating and ventilation, AC stuff, right? It'll have its own electricity, its own Ethernet going into the wall, and then I'll just Ethernet from the wall into the PC. It is going to be a literal content, like, shack. So I've been looking into all of the logistics of that. There's obviously a lot that goes into something like that. It's not a simple task. But I've wanted to have a project with my dad for a long time. My dad and I, when I was growing up, he did a lot of projects. He's very handy. He likes to build stuff. He fully finished a basement with him and my stepmother in like 2 weeks. I think it was insane. Like, it was completely like no studs, just empty gutted basement, just pipes exposed and stuff at this house. He put a bathroom in there, separated bedrooms, had it climate controlled. Like, dude is like super wicked smart. And I always love spending time with my dad. My dad and I we didn't always have the best relationship when I was growing up, but like, especially now as an adult, I truly admire and love my father to pieces. He's a great man. And I asked him if he would be down to do a project like this, like just building it with me. He was so in. There was zero hesitation. So we're gonna work on that. I do intend to make content from it when it happens. So there will be a build series. I'm also going to reach out to some sponsors to see if it's something that they would be willing to sponsor pieces of. I'm going to talk to like Lowe's, Home Depot, and just see if they'd be willing to sponsor the build, and then some of the more nuanced things. Like, I'd love to build a new setup in there that's more specific to the space. I think it'd be really cool. So definitely going to be looking forward to that for sure. For sure. Gonna be a good time. So that's all coming. To update you a little bit more, I now know the size of the concrete pad I need to get quotes for. I probably won't get quotes this weekend because it's the weekend, but Monday I plan on making like 3 to 5 phone calls and just being like, hey, I need a 10-foot by 11 or 10-foot 11-inch by 12-foot concrete pad. I have to look up the thickness that I need for the size of building I'm putting on it, and then just getting quotes, finding out how much it'll cost. I should have a quote over the weekend to have electric conduit ran from our house out to that. And then from there, it's figuring out the building materials and setting a budget for it. And then I can get a total cost. And as long as it's under a certain dollar amount that my wife and I have agreed on, we know it's worth it. It's just a matter of whether or not, if it's at the upper end of that range, it'll be next year that we do it. If it's at the lower end of that range, like kind of like the bottom half, we'll probably do it this year. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know exactly when that's all gonna land out. So, but you guys will see a build series on it. I will not do it live. I'll be very clear. I'm not doing this live, but I will definitely record it and post stuff as well as we go along. So that's that. Just wanted to at least kind of give you a little update on all of that. So he's the goat of construction. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's very handy. So no, it can be a real pain, but I love that kind of stuff, man. I live for projects like that. One of the things that I thought about doing if content didn't work out, like genuinely, this was my backup plan, was I was gonna restore cars, like flip cars, and do it well, like do it professionally, do it properly, right? Could you imagine an IRL build stream? You know, we might do maybe some of like the stream setup and stuff. Like once the building is finished and we have the space, probably when I start like building the PC and building the desks, well, one desk, and then the lighting and like all the interior stuff, there's a good chance I do that live. I think that would be I think that could be really good. But my dad being a state patrol officer, I don't know how comfortable he's going to be being on camera. So if I record stuff in editing and in post, I'll have to blur him out a bit. Unless he asks me, unless he's just not worried about it, which at this point in his career, he may or may not be, I don't know. But I want to respect that and honor that. So a live stream just doesn't quite work. So, but when it's just me, I think it would be really cool. So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to at least let you guys know in case you were curious. A time lapse would be cool. You know, that would be really cool. I'll have to keep that in mind because I think a time lapse is probably one of the simplest ones you can set up. Just get like a GoPro. The trick is having the storage in one camera to do it and continuing to set up one corner. I think that's a great idea, actually. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. I think that would be a really good B-roll shot, if nothing else. So, but yeah, man, some really cool ideas. Very excited. Truly, like I'm stoked on this, man. I'm hopeful it works out. So, I would be really surprised if it was over the budget we decided, by the way. I think, I won't say the number, but I will say that if I had to guess, it'll be about 80% of our top end at a worst case scenario. That's my guess. So we just allowed for some inflation, right? Some market shifts and stuff like that. You kind of have to allow for that. But longer term projects, it can take upwards of, like the shed itself won't take long, but the whole project from start to finish will probably take 2 or 3 months between the conduit and concrete pads and all that kind of crap. I appreciate the suggestion. Honestly, I'm just waiting for it to all fall out. I just want to be bald. I'm ready to move back to that place in my life. It was so much simpler. Well, enough yapping. Let's get into Halo. And yes, I'm putting on the arm sleeve because it's not about friction. It's about comfort. It's also about friction. But for me, it's mostly about comfort. I don't think so. I know you're good to ask questions. Please don't feel like you can't ask questions. Sorry if I've ever given off the impression that you can't. But yeah, please feel free to ask questions, especially these evening streams. These are the ones to ask stuff and like chew into things and have deeper conversations. Some things I'm still going to say no, I'm not going to answer on it because there's too much nuance, but there's other things that I don't have any problem talking about stuff. You never have to apologize for trying. You're going to be vlogging the project? Oh yeah, there'll be a whole build series. You have my word, there'll be a build series. Oh man. Is that my mouse doing that? Oh, right. Okay.
Have you discovered how they plan to stop me?
Yeah, just a second. Oh my. Holy crap. Yeah, this is definitely holding that all back, you know? It's very bright. Yeah. Rockets against wire mesh? Sure. Oh. Ow. Bro, how is that guy still alive? Ouch. Okay, okay, chill, 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 chill. Everybody chill, 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 chill. Listen, we're just gonna take this the long way, okay? Alright. Ow. Dude, this guy is just... It? I want you to look me right in the eyeballs, Chet. The fact that that guy was that close to being dead and he survived, I'm a little ticked, but we'll make through.
We have taken their command center.
Okay, 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 okay. What are you doing up here? Really bright. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, alright, 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 alright. Everybody close this door for a minute. Close it. Okay, we're gonna walk back a little bit and see if there's a gun back here with some ammo. We need something better than rounds that I don't have. Yeah, this is not looking good. Rounds wise, you got some rounds in here? No? No? Definitely not over here. That's not good, chat. This is not good. I am planning on doing the 40-hour tank series. It's actually going to be starting, I think, next week. I have to double check my calendar, but I actually do think it's next week. Man, ooh. Man, I don't want this. I mean, I'll take it, but that's not what I want. What's up, based god? Good to see it. Hello? Oh, I came in through that. Wait, whoa. Where did I come in through? Oh, was it down here? Okay. Can we take this? Ah, perfect. Beautiful. Thanks, Kaseki. I really appreciate your daily encouragement. It's been very refreshing from all the garbage I normally deal with in the last little while, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, is it just that guy? I may have figured out, unironically, the way to handle this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. That guy is tanky. All right. So now we know where not to go. Let's go back the other way and grab different guns. Appreciate you watching the VODs, man. Where did we find it? Was it... Shoot, chat. I don't remember. Was it up top? It was up top. It was like in this little corner or something over here, right? A little armory. Right in here. Yeah? Okay, we have grenades. That'll help. Oh, the cookies were phenomenal, man. We ended up having them, we ended up having to cancel the order. It was Wednesday night, by the way. You were absolutely right. Ooh, this is what we need. Yep. Okay, 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 okay. Hold up. We gotta focus. We gotta lock in. All right? I can't be reading chat. We gotta lock in. It's like leaning into the meme at this point. I think it's funny. They were great. We ended up having, it was Thursday, so yesterday afternoon. Fantastic.
We have taken their command center.
Have you discovered how they plan to stop me?
A sniper.
Grenade!
Oh.
Are finished without this demon.
So about that whole not getting cooked thing. Okay, so... This is an interesting turn of events. Where was that? They were over here, okay. This sniper rifle seems like it's just pointless. Gonna be honest with you. Or the shotgun, anyway. You can come back and grab it if it's not. But I don't think it's... like this for the grunts, this for the big boys.
We have taken their command center. Get down.
They will stop me!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Are you freaking kidding me? Ah! No more screaming, apparently. My body's like, no. All right, we found a shortcut. Do this a million times, you'll get there, I guess, right? Gosh dang it. So, the grunts actually seem to be the bigger problem.
We have taken their command center.
Okay. All right, progress.
Let it get away.
Chat, I think we did it. Give me this fuel cannon. Chat, we did it. You were here.
Switch, Chief. Bomb that bomb.
That did it, Chief. Bomb's armed.
We got your exit. A service elevator in the hangar. Head downstairs, cut through the caves.
Ah! I didn't sign up for this.
Whoop. I cannot see anything when that light goes out.
Hangar. Straight to the cave, Chief.
There will be a great deal of hardship on the road ahead.
Yes, Cortana, because you're freaking bugging me. You're bugging me. Oh.
Hell, the demon! They killed them! He's in cover!
I'm meant to go that way or go out this way, I guess. Oh. Well, that seems to have been the wrong direction. Gosh dang it.
You will become the best we can make you.
There isn't much time, Chief. Find that elevator.
We got there, chat. Oh.
This place will become your home. This place will become your tomb.
Oh. Oh, is that all, Cortana? Hey, this is the third thing? Totally valid, Bubby Nuggy. I'm a Halo 2 guy myself. Favorite game of all time is Halo 2. Always will be. Pretty sure.
Chief, please respond.
I think this is the third or fourth that we just started. I don't actually remember for certain.
Find transport. Head to the town of
Settle down, Marines. Somebody hit the emergency power.
On it, Sergeant. Another bombing run?
It's going great, Clutch Gaming. How are you today? Doing all right?
Nah, man. Alpha 6, they're all gone too. You can walk. Set your boots on the line.
I gotta figure out what my settings are for the flashlight. Hold on. Use equip toggle flashlight is 4. What the? Wait, what? You have to put another one in there? What if I don't care about reloading my secondary weapon? Whatever. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, when the littlest ones are sick, those are always the challenge, man.
What's our situation,
Chief's
Sergeant?
got the right idea. Let's mount up. Get the hell out of these caves.
Let's go, let me get in there. I'll get the door, sir.
I'll get the door. Bro, I'm pretty certain you can just walk around the tires. I think that smacking them around was not entirely necessary. Get in. Come on. Joys of being a parent, true. Yeah, you won't be saying that when I drive a little bit longer here, Ben.
Second squad, we're coming through.
Bad guy, yeah! Look at the little bastards run. Where'd that come from? Anybody see where that came from?
Down. Chief, still can't get the commander. Comms are a mess. Pelicans are scattered. Best thing now, get some distance between us and the base. Roads are gonna be looking for survivors.
Oh, dear Lord.
That's right. That just happened.
Let's roll.
Come on, I know I rolled it. Just get in. What'd I say, alright? I knew that you guys wouldn't want to be in here after a little bit, but you're gonna have to stick with me, bud. Where do we need to go? That's a cliff. Yeah, nope. Oh, okay, alright, I'm out. I'm done. Thanks for flipping that back over, boys. Yeah, there's some caffeine for sure. You know them blindfolded? That's great. I have no idea where the heck I'm going. Figured it'd be this way.
Take 'em out!
No, not this evening. I played Overwatch earlier today, but just not this evening. Hang on over here.
On the way.
We never knew what hit it. Nice work.
Bro, get off the turret.
There'll be more soon enough.
You drive. I'll navigate.
Uh-oh. Did we leave a boy back there? No, it looks like we still have everybody. Alright.
Fire a wheel! Brace up!
We didn't need a vehicle.
Just stop!
Ow, 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 ow. That's not very polite.
Phantom! Open fire! Falling back!
I think we drive over there and grab that beam rifle. I am a 2% guy. I like Fairlife the most though. It has good protein in it. Ignore the tree that's going through it, just get in.
Speed things up a little.
1, 2, 3, get in.
Drive. I'll navigate.
Alright, good luck.
Getting cover.
What the? Oh. Okay. Why haven't you posted a video while on your channel? What do you mean? You posted one like Wednesday? Sorry guys, did not mean to leave you in a bad position here. Let's get you moving.
They killed the chief!
How long are you gonna be streaming for? I'm on tonight for another hour and a half. Although right now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything effective. Honestly, let me just park you guys. I'll walk. Let me just throw you over here for a minute. You guys hang out there.
Oh no!
Bruh. Yeah, me too, Clutch. Me too. What do you mean by having all my other mods? I've got some ideas on that, Noah Cash, but oh my gosh. Okay, we aren't going to the right anymore. We gotta kill those guys. This is getting stupid. Deaton's still around. He may or may not be here tonight, but he's still around in general. Still a mod and all that. Huh.
Oh, crap! There's more of them!
We did it. So far. Oh, they're driving. Did I just get a collat? That's pretty cool. Hey, Lacey. Hope you're having an incredible evening. Or morning. Could be morning. Never know these days. Where? Okay, I don't want to walk anymore. Come here. Give me that view. Yeah, come on. Yo. Chill.
I never get to try. Shotgun.
You don't get to whine about not driving and then say shotgun.
What did you do that for?
It was an accident.
I repeat, my convoy's been hit. I've got wounded. We're on the Tsavo highway about east of Moy. Someone, anyone, please respond.
I could use a breather. Wow!
Oh no! He's gonna get me!
Hey, I call
I am playing the Master Chief Collection, yes. I don't know about unlocking every achievement. I've thought about it, but like, bro, chill. Get out, get out, get out. Why can't I get out of the vehicle? Can you not get out while they're on you? Pause. See you later, Clutch. Have a great night.
Gods will grant us vision. By uncovering this relic, we pay homage to their glory. When the dust settles, we will all see what I already know. Here lies the path. The start of our great journey.
I do need a vehicle. Not real keen on walking. I'm gonna take this chopper. That one might be the worst of the two.
Commander, this is only Recon 111. Cruisers above you. We found them.
Say again, Recon? You're breaking up.
Something in the crater, ma'am. Something beneath the storm.
The new Forza is coming out in a week and a half, you said? Ooh, stuck the landing.
Master Chief, finally a good connection. Truth has excavated a Forerunner artifact. We have to assume it's the Ark.
Keep pushing to the town of Boy, Chief.
Barely drive one of the normal things. Yikes. Yeah, there. Oh my. Alright, everybody chill out for a second.
Master Chief, finally a good connection. Truth has excavated a Forerunner artifact. We have to assume it's the Ark.
Keep pushing to the town of Boy, Chief. Resupply birds will meet you in the next valley.
Dang. Oh. I think we figured it out. Did I like Halo Infinite? I only ever really played the multiplayer.
Hostile armor ahead, Chief. I rounded up a few resupply birds. Advise you to maintain position until they arrive.
Oh shoot. Gosh.
Sniper's down. Let me shoot.
What's up, Andiame? Not sure how to say your name. But hello, thank you for tuning in for a late night one, man. These ones mean a lot to me, man. I'm truly grateful. Is Halo your favorite game series? Halo 2 is my favorite game of all time. Just it's itself. So I'm playing through I actually really don't know why it. Welcome to Streamlabs. You know what? I'm gonna turn that thing off. That's been driving me nuts. We have links already turned off in chat, but for some ungodly reason, Streamlabs CloudBot is really particular. There we go. Yeah, you can put like a dot in between two words and it thinks that's a link. So, just a minute here. I'm going to see what temperature our house is at and determine whether or not I should open my... Ooh, yeah, it's got warm in the rest of the house. It's just going to get hotter in here because we turned on the heat, which makes sense. What's the temperature outside? 63? That's mint. Let's open up the window. Let's open that window up, dude. Too freaking hot. Ooh, we're about to get some rain too. I can smell it. Let me tie these back real quick. Got these curtain ties. Super cool. Really? I'm glad I got it close anyway. I really liked the multiplayer. I thought the movement was really fluid. Holy cow. That is pretty crazy, Kaseki. That's awesome. Appreciate that so much, Fireball. I appreciate that, bro. When do I typically do the expedited cameos? I do them within their time frame. I've never had one cameo that was late, and I won't start today. I had a few more that came in throughout the day. I don't know which one yours is, but I've got 3 that are due within the next 24 hours. I'll probably do those before bed tonight. And because I'll already be in the mode, I'll probably get the other 4 knocked out tonight as well. But we'll see. Yeah, cameo has been a huge clutch for like last month was crazy with cameo because it was first month on. This month is starting off to be like just a really solid additional set of income. And considering it doesn't take very long to actually do something with it, it's pretty cool. So, I mean, those 7 will take me less than 10 minutes. So, did you say rank does not show your skill in Overwatch? I said that it generally does show it, but that there are specific nuances where you have to keep in mind it's not always the closest reflection. Which is really not that hot of a take.
Wraith Master Chief circling that hill. Brute choppers too, so stay sharp.
Wait, what? Oh my. Oh. Sorry, bud. Didn't know you got on one. Yeah, if you're hard stuck, you definitely deserve the rank you're in. It's not that the matchmaking system hates you or that your teammates suck or any of that crap. I talked specifically about my experience with stream sniping and stuff like that, and how I think that there is a very specific few sets of circumstances. Gosh dang it. There are a few certain sets of circumstances that, is he gonna go off the map? Sure looked like he was going to there for a minute. Where your rank may not be the best. Yeah, the stream sniping crap has been insanely over the top for the last little bit. Oh, come on. I think I went in there too far. Pause. Let's just move out of the way before that thing comes flying in. Whoa, the boy went flying. Do you guys see that? Holy. Bro said, whee! And that was it. Yeah, no, and it's like a constant thing. Like, seriously, the last week especially, it's been over half the games. Like, at minimum 50%. I keep forgetting about that stupid thing. Like, I've died to that exact same thing like 4 times now. That's what I get for yapping. So just move out of the way first. Thank you, Kiseki. I appreciate it. Yeah, I should probably rewatch that at some point just to see how much better it is now. Like my mindset and stuff. Because it's not perfect, but it certainly has improved. You looked through the whole string and it worked? That's crazy. Okay.
The vehicle is on fire!
Okay. Forgot that got dropped right there. Yeah, and that's a lot of what I talk about. And like, there are people that are just never gonna believe what I say, no matter how much evidence I share. Like going through. Can I go on a small rant for a minute? Let's do it. We're gonna do it anyway. Well, nope, well, okay. Looks like a good time to hit this button right here and show you guys something. Okay, I want you guys to see something. I would love to, Super Ninja, but unfortunately that's not how revenue is generated for content creators like myself. So no Overwatch tonight. I took the time. I'll show you guys the video, and then I will show you the comments on it. Like some of these, like I'm gonna call it out. Like it's just sad. Okay, so first of all, okay, here we go. Listen to this for a second. Blizzard may be inadvertently aiding my stream snipers in their goal. Let me explain. In the settings, you can choose to receive game invites from either everyone or only your friends. For only friends, when someone invites you that isn't your friend, they get this message. All they have to do, by the way, in order to get that message is type /invite and then insert your battle tag. By the way, I know that's a / that was engagement bait. However, if you're in a competitive queue when they send this message, even if they aren't your friend in this scenario, they get this message. That's right. I don't know if you noticed. This was the first message that you send if they are not in queue. If someone sends me an invite, I have it set to I can only receive group invites from friends. So this person who is not my friend tries to send me an invite, says can only receive group invite from friends, and then unable to invite players to your group while they are in competitive play. So I turn on streamer mode and it does nothing, because there are enough of them that they can flood the queue and they always end up in a game. There are seriously like 30 to 40 of them at any given time. It's really weird. And this setting right here should not be a thing. I've done everything I can to take the best control that I can and it doesn't stop it, but this should not be a thing. Even someone outside your friends list can figure out when you're queued. This still applies, even if I set the busy or appear offline status. All that's required is that they were in a previous game with you at some point or were friends with you at another point. Even worse, when you block that account, they still receive this feedback. Even with streamer mode on, they can find your full battle tag by using this command from one match together. This is what has been allowing my stream snipers to have such a high success rate lately. Unless I missed a setting somewhere, which I want to allow for, I want to encourage Blizzard to fix this problem. It primarily affects a very small portion of your player base, admittedly, streamers. However, I don't see the pros that exist for the rest of the community that outweigh the negative that it exists for folks like myself. So I can go through all of that and just show how this is a problem, and this is what I get. This is a good one. The fact that people even go to these lengths is just sad. Completely agree. But then someone's saying I'm coping. Just some weird to do. Yep. Facts, bro. This should not be a thing. Shout out to Cyprium if you're here. And then this guy's in my... Honestly, I should just hide him at this point. He's never got anything nice to say. What's the new thing about that? Every streamer used this already for checking if someone is in a group or in queue or something else. It will not give away how long you're in the queue and which role you're queuing. Again, if you only play tank, like there's just too... This should not be an option. There's no positive to this. Like there's no positive to this. There's no reason that this should exist. The issue with the different messages is it shows when you're in competitive queue, which means they have an easier time figuring out that you're in queue to snipe you. It's that easy. That's it. It's literally that. They can see the one side where it just says they only accept requests from friends, and then if you're in queue, it gives you a different one. I don't honestly. Streaming on TikTok doesn't generate as much revenue as you might think. Stream snipers can use this info, of course, but it just feels what the fuck, we have bigger problems than that. But bigger problems, yes, but not simple enough to be fixed. This one is a super easy fix. This one's a super easy fix compared to a lot of the problems that I agree Overwatch does need to solve. so they can figure this out. Right? So funny. I find a lot of your content funny and don't take it seriously, but this being a thing is ridiculous for a game like Overwatch that's been out so long. Fair comment. If Overwatch, I'm not gonna lie, I laughed really hard. If Overwatch ever tried to limit degenerate, antisocial, sadistic behavior, they'd lose a huge amount of their player base. They'd lose literally anyone. That's crazy. It's just time to produce them. Yeah, that's really it. You're 30, get a real job. It's crazy because the real jobs that are available to me, I make less money than what I do here. That's crazy. So, like, you can do all this and it doesn't matter. So my point with this is, I want you to understand something. I actually did the math recently. Over the course of this week, it was 50% of my games. 50% of them. 50% of my games. So 50% of my games are stream sniped. I would imagine, this is conjecture, so I'll go ahead and I'll be very clear on this. I imagine it's roughly, of that 50%, at least 50% of those, so 25% of my games total, to be clear, are stream sniped by Smurfs. Okay? Meaning that 25% of my games, 25% of them, are incredibly difficult to win. Because I am into Smurfs, that it's not just one Smurf, it's two usually on the enemy team, and then I have somebody actively throwing on my team. Now, as far as the active throwing, I don't actually know the number on this, but I know I'm sure it's less than 5% of the time, maybe less than 10. High end of this is 10%, so we'll just call it 5%. Stream sniped and griefed is how I would say it by teammates. How do I know for sure that those 50% are actually stream snipers? I'm so glad that you asked. They say it boldly. That's a lot of it. And because I hide my name from them in game, the only way they can figure out that I am in their game is to go watch my stream, and that's it. I think no matter what, people will never believe the sniping is real because it breaks the image that's been created of you through the meme and hate videos. Exactly. It doesn't matter. And this is what my point with all this is. I could break down every single statistic here. Right? I could break down every single statistic and it won't matter because you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. And that's what I'm trying to show you. This video was not for the community. This video was for me to hopefully get a hold of and get the attention of Blizzard as like a no-name creator, right? Like, I'm grateful for my platform. I get to be full-time in their game. But the grand scheme of their community, I am nobody. And I know that. They probably don't even want to help me, if I'm being honest with you, because they probably don't see me as the best person. And that's okay. It's just because we have some ideological differences and I can be mature enough to say, yeah, it is what it is. Yikes. I actually would say that I get disproportionately more, and there are other creators who have watched my content who see it too. And they're like they are the most equipped and qualified to answer the question of who is actually sniping, because they can see it a lot better than most people can. And I'm telling you, there are other creators that have talked off stream and have been like, yeah, no, it is disproportionately worse for you, and I don't know why. So... Uh-oh. Guys, don't worry, I'm coming. It is. It's weird. They have a whole... And it's not... By the way, that's just the voice channel. That's not accounting for the 2,000 members they have in that Discord. That is purely for that reason. Either for memes or for hate outright. That's what's crazy. That Discord has almost 2,000 people in it. And people really don't think that it's disproportionately more on my end. For my creator size, that's crazy. You feel like in my position you would just quit? Man, I'm about ready to be done with Halo 3 right now. I'm getting blown up every 3 seconds. So I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not going anywhere. But I just keep going, and I just can't care about my rank on my main account. No, and I wouldn't say that Discord is the majority snipers. I'm just saying that majority is, I would say of the 2,000 people, my guess is, hang on, hoping to be able to catch up to him here. Okay. Man. There, let's see. See you later, Super Ninja. Appreciate you. Game volume is a little high. Is it a little high? Okay. Can work on that. Hopefully that'll help. There seems to be two distinct groups of detractor snipers. The LGBTQIA plus community and the more general trolls. At some point, you seem to have pissed the LGBT crowd off. You could probably recapture them and get them on your side. Not sure that would entail, though. I don't know that I have an interest, and I'll tell you why. It's not because of the LGBT portion of it. It's that in trying to recapture them, I feel like what a lot of the folks that need me to change things, it would be changing my beliefs. And I'm not going to change my beliefs to regain a crowd. That's just not something I'm going to do. I wouldn't expect them to do that any differently. They should hold on to their beliefs that they believe firmly. Just to regain a crowd's approval is not worth it. I don't know. It says message retracted. Did you accidentally delete it? Because normally it would say like moderator deleted or something like that on my end. Oh, okay. Holy crap. I'm gonna crash out. Okay, we finally got that. That's a checkpoint. I'll take it. Plan after Halo 3. What do you guys think? What? Okay. Do we want to here? I know we keep pausing. Hold on. These are basically what we've got. We're going to finish out Halo 3, 4, and then go back to Reach. And then there's no particular order after this. This is definitely in order here, so I guess we could do that. I am inclined as I go through like the rest of this, as far as what has been kind of like really getting my attention. I would say it's probably going to be this one, then this one, then this one. I'm just going off the cuff here. Then this one. It's that's what I'm trying to tell you, DRJ. We aren't going to talk about it too much, all right? Because I really don't want to feed their egos too much. But like, it does. It exists. It's. I'm trying to tell you, it is very disproportionately higher for me, and I don't know why. It's very weird. Anyway, so that's kind of the next little bit. Now, obviously, beyond that, I don't really know. If I look through here, honestly, I probably would do Sekiro Shadows Die Twice before Borderlands. What Expedition? What is that other Expedition something? Expedition 30 something. Something. Do you guys know what it is? Not sure. It's Expedition something. It won a billion awards. It was really well done. From what I heard, I never played it. I'd like to. I just haven't added that, but that needs to be there, I think. Expedition something. Do you guys know what it is? I'll Google it. Might be saying it on the Twitch chat. I accidentally minimized that. 33. Okay, yeah, I was right. Thank you. Text is super small for mobile. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make it so small. It just is what it is. The Witcher series would be interesting. I was just saying 5 to 10 people, but 40 people, ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. So after Borderlands, probably do this. I'll put the Witcher series on the list. I'd love to do a playthrough of the OG Pokemon series. So that, I mean, that's just kind of your general roadmap. I would say is probably pretty close. Dark Souls is definitely what I want to do next. I've been thinking about it a lot. And then Elden Ring, then Baldur's Gate, then Sekiro, Expedition 33, Borderlands, starting with 1. I'll probably play well, I say starting with 1. I have to look at how the chronological of it. That's the one thing I regretted about the Halo series, is that I didn't start with Reach. I kind of wish I had started with Reach. Just because of the chronological order of stuff. If I'm not mistaken. Isn't Reach before CE? Like, as far as, like, the universe side of things? I feel like that's right. Yeah, I think that's probably what my biggest regret.
The vessel that has so long been the focus of our worship now rests on its true pedestal.
That's true, but Halo Wars is not my thing. I love RTS, but for some reason Halo Wars, just the gameplay loop was not good for me. I don't know how to explain it. Am I stuck? Well, that's exciting. Battlefront 2, I've had a lot of people suggest that. Not sure if I'd end up doing it or not, to be honest. Appreciate your thoughts, Sammy. I also think that Frankie's done a generally really good job of keeping his opinions separate from his content. And so by extension, the fact that I keep my opinions part of my content because I believe in being an authentic and complete version of myself publicly, it probably has invited a lot more problems than Frankie or someone like that, because Frankie is fairly uncontroversial, which is why I was so surprised that the one time he decided to post something in his military uniform that people freaked out. I was surprised on one hand. On the other hand, I was kind of like, you know what, par for the course, man. They like you until you do something they don't agree with. So. Appreciate you being here,
Lord
Monsoon.
Hood, we made it.
Music to my ears, Commander. What about the Ark?
Fully uncovered, sir.
And we don't have much time. Marines, the Prophet of Truth doesn't know it yet, but he's about to get kicked right off his throne. You will take our city back and drive our enemy into the grave they've been so happily digging. One final effort is all that remains.
No, it's not my first time playing Halo, not at all. Yeah, redecapitate, that's really a pretty valid take, to be honest. Should go pro in Counter-Strike 2? Yeah, I don't have a huge interest in Counter-Strike, if I'm being honest. I plan on doing a one-off video on it, but probably not anything crazy.
Chief, the Prophet of Truth has found the Ark. Our only chance of stopping him is a surprise aerial assault. Clear this sector of Covenant anti-air defenses. Make a hole for the Admiral's ships. Good hunting. He's out.
Do you have a favorite game of all time? Halo 2. Halo 2, and with zero hesitation.
Ready when you are, Chief. Open the door, take point. We'll cover you with the 50.
Yeah, and that's, I will tell you also that the other part is still true. But, yeah, there's a lot of nuance to this conversation, Sammy. But I think generally speaking, you and I would find that we agree more than we disagree. We may not all completely agree, but I think that generally we would agree more than we disagree. Deadlock is definitely on my list for sure.
Plasma thrown!
It has a lot to do with my faith in Christ and the fact that I carry myself in that way. It is really that simple. It really is. Like, that's the only thing I've ever expressed that could possibly get some kind of controversy. So, having views is a hate crime these days. That's very true. That's what they would like, is for it to be defined that way. And by the way, I say they. It's both sides of every conversation. It's not just one group.
Hustle, hustle!
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn. I need a sit rep, Commander.
Atmospheric disturbances
I agree. Towards a gaming channel. Yup. Oh, you guys are friends. Sorry. As soon as you start throwing insults, man, there's not even a point in having a conversation. No disrespect.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
Oops. Yep.
I'm gonna shave this one and see if we're related.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn. I need a sit
Oh.
commander.
Atmospheric disturbance is intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Thanks, Tristan.
Move
Appreciate
as
that,
fast as
homie.
you can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
Chud's not a bad word. No, it's just, it's an insult. And I think that as soon as people start insulting, I don't care what side of any conversation you're on, as soon as you start insulting, you've lost the argument. There's no point in even having it anymore. Because people enjoy the content where there's controversy. Unfortunately, that's the cold hard reality of content these days. Is people don't just watch everybody's clips. People don't just watch the good stuff. They want to know the bad. They want to know the things you're frustrated by. That's how the content game is won these days, unfortunately. There is no like winning, especially in the Overwatch community. My gosh, if you do things positive, it's just no one watches anything.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
Yeah, see, I was waiting for you. There we go. Give me a reason, man. Give me a reason. They're so easy to read because they use the same insults all the time, too. It's really quite comical. Dang.
I'm gonna shave this one and see if we're related.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn.
Appreciate your thoughts, Super Ninja. I do. I appreciate it.
Atmospheric disturbance is intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Right.
Moving as fast as you can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
This is why I enjoy the nighttime streams. It feels like the only people that are here are the ones that generally have a lot more maturity and can have a real conversation that requires nuanced thought, and it's very refreshing. No, Super Ninja, I don't necessarily agree or disagree. I just think there's a lot of nuance to this conversation that that I don't want to get into as much at this point. I hope you respect that. I really could use a... Oh, yeah, like that guy. Like, come out to the stream or come out in a different way? Either way is fine. I'm just curious, trying to understand what you're saying. Oh, can I? There we go. Ain't no way this thing is stuck. What are my odds of actually doing that? What? All right. No, it's literally stuck. Oh my gosh. That is wild that that actually happened. What are the statistical odds that that one happened, chat? Gotcha, redecapitate. Hey, I'm glad that this is giving you a space to be kind of like, I don't know, recuperating. Is that a good way to put it? Because any announcement that is contrary to a family's belief systems can be really difficult, or at least, you know, presumably against them. I'm assuming, otherwise you wouldn't be anxious about it. So, I mean, good for you. Genuinely.
That away, Chief. Target destroyed.
Come on. That's cool, Monsoon. I love that.
I'm gonna shave this one and see if we're related.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn.
Hey, I'm glad I've made a space that you feel safe in. That's exciting.
Intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Moving as fast as he can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
Okay, well, man, we really went this far back, huh? Shoot. Where did that other race go? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Dang, I didn't realize it was already 10. Got like a half hour. Okay. Chill. Not that serious. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, you're dead. Sorry about that. Did I really, Lucky? That's crazy. I don't know that I knew that. You've probably said it, and it just didn't register in my tiny brain. Okay, let's see if we can get this Wraith for real this time. Feel free to say something. That doesn't mean I have to engage with it. That's the way I always look at it. Oh. You steal somebody's Wraith one time, and they're pissed about it for some reason. All right.
This is forward unto dawn. I need a sit rep, Commander.
Atmospheric disturbance is intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Yeah, you guys can always, like, that's something that I'm really passionate about, is that mature adults can agree to disagree with each other and not make drama about it. We can all just go, you know what, hey, we don't want to see eye to eye on something, and we can very passionately disagree with each other, but also still be friends at the end of the day. It's really not that hard. Unfortunately, it is in today's day and age, but... Oh my lord.
I'm gonna shave this one and see if we're related.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn. I need a sit rep, Commander.
Atmospheric disturbance.
Alright, I got it off my chest. I feel better now.
Sierra 117.
Now we'll go on again.
Moving as fast as he can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
I'm gonna shave this one and see if we're related.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn. I need a sit rep, Commander.
Atmospheric disturbance is intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Moving as fast as he can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
What the? What did I run over? A chip bag? Oh.
Let's get going, sir.
What is happening? I can't stop dying in this game, bro. Come on. There we go. That one just flew over her. Not nice at all. I'm just going to choose to ignore. There's so much nuance here, man. That's what makes challenging conversations, man. You know, because in a live stream capacity, nuance is very challenging to try and walk out. I cannot stop dying. No matter what I do, I've tried so many different strategies. Holy crap.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
What?
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
Nope, not at all, Super Ninja. It's not upsetting at all. I just am choosing not to respond. That's it. It's really not that complicated, my friend. No wonder I can't wake up in Overwatch. I can't even stop dying in a computer game. Oh my goodness.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
Ghost is down!
Oh, that's. Oh, I was like, wait, what? Why are they shooting each other? That's pretty accurate.
We're here! Watch it!
Appreciate you, Super Ninja. Have a great evening, my friend. There's a whole box. There's a whole box. Someone want to explain to me how I died there. Hold on, I gotta look at the weather real quick. Make sure our storm has moved past. I think it's going to. Yeah, it's moving completely around us. Dang, what is that? Okay, yeah, nothing near us. We're good. Most of the storms. There's a storm system that's basically a little ways north of us and a little east of us, but all right. I kind of wondered that whole time if we were just getting rage baited chat. Now we know. We're moving on.
Get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
Man down, man down!
Now you get a ghost. Oh, if you're just gonna deliver one to... Okay, goodbye.
Finally, here he is. Ow. Hey.
Earthquake, Girth Shatter, Girth Vader is crazy. Someone's gonna have to explain to me. What just happened to me? I've died so many more times in Halo 3 than I did in Halo 2. And I don't understand why. We're getting absolutely cooked right now. Okay. I don't know if I'm having fun right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting cooked. Ooh, dear. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's just everybody take a few deep breaths. Everybody just take a few deep breaths. Okay, good to know, Lucky Life. We were good to know. Thank you. Now I have no pressure or anything. Now I'm making you a liar. Ooh. Got a little rain outside. I really wish I could just let you guys hear that. I love that sound so much. Oh, I'm going to leave the headphone out for a minute and just enjoy that. We're just going to soak up the rain sound for a moment. I'm going to. You guys probably won't be able to hear it, and I'm sorry. But my goodness. Oh yeah, this problem is making me tired. Okay, headphone back in. We have 18 more minutes. We gotta lock in here. We gotta get past this area. That's my goal. The next 18 minutes. It's so crazy that I finally got the it's like I get roughly half of what I get done accomplished. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air. Watch out!
That's awesome, Atlas. Good for you. Like a Doom player reached out to you from the video, like, hey, this guy's got good coaching? Is that what you're saying to me? That's cool. I had no idea. Tell my girlfriend. Oh, okay, bro. They really be your own coaches, man. Okay. All right, let's just... Oh, dear. Come on, no, 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 no. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Holy crap. You have quite the fan base behind the scenes. A lot of people are hopeful for you. Turns out, want to see you climb. Yeah, that's it. They don't want to be in front of the scenes because there's so much drama, and I don't blame them. I do not blame them. The protein chips are good. Apparently not good enough to think in a video game, but they are good. I actually don't know what to do at this point. I'm starting to go nuts.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
That was a lot of dead bodies that just went flying off. Well, Lucky Life Weaver, that's kind of you, man. Appreciate that, man. Okay. Curiosity's got the best of me. I need to be done with the game, but let's not be done with the stream. I've had a few people ask me about going to BlizzCon this year. I have been pretty opposed to it just cost-wise, but I've assumed that I couldn't afford it. But then Cameo kind of blew up, and I might be able to swing it. I haven't really figured it out. BlizzCon 2026. What are the costs? What the cost for the weekend? So they only have resale. Do you only have resale tickets? You know, that's true. Not being welcomed there. Maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we go to TwitchCon or something. TwitchCon hasn't been announced for this year, has it? Although the security last year doesn't really make me want to jump at the idea. Yeah, TwitchCon is one of those things. I want to go to conventions so bad, but then like the last couple of years, they just keep fucking up the security so badly. And in, you know, normal states in the US, I can take care of that myself, but it's not something you can do in California. So, I don't know. It's just weird. It is so weird. The trick with that Lucky Life Weaver is I still have to host security. We'd either have to have, like, crazy security at the door. We did a small meet and greet last year in Springfield, Missouri. I think it was in October of last year. Don't remember for sure at this point. It was end of last year. It went fine. Atlas, DM me. We can talk about cons. If there's some that you think are better, I'm open. No, I doubt that. I doubt that, blog. I doubt that. What's up, Nacho Camacho? Just unfortunately, the community as a whole has kind of turned pretty clear. Hardly fully. I must be talking about two different kinds of Springfield, Missouri, because Springfield, Missouri, I'm talking about definitely not. There are still a lot of people who like me, I know. I know. But the ones that don't are a little extreme. So I gotta be really careful. I am doing well. I am. Been following me a long time, man. I remember your name. For what it's worth. Yo, blog, I appreciate the interest, but I don't think that I will. I think it's a good point. That and, like, one of the big reasons you go to conventions is to network. So... Well, I don't care about people not liking me. I frankly don't give one singular flying... Well, you know. But I do have to care in the sense that some of the ones that don't, very small minority of them, who probably couldn't afford to go to a convention anyway because they live in mama's basement, but they are extreme enough to do some pretty gross stuff. That's crazy. Have you graduated college now, Camacho? But I also mean you seem to also care about who likes you. I care about the people who do, yeah. Maybe I misunderstand what you're saying. Of course I care about the people who like me. I don't care about people liking me, but I care about the people who choose to like me, yep. That's crazy, Turtle. Good luck. Oh, my goodness. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to tap out. I'm going to go to bed. Film degree, got married, have a kid. That's awesome. Good for you, man. Congratulations. I thought about that too, Kaseki, for sure. But I'll catch you guys in the morning on Monday, not tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.